South Korea and the United States began its large-scale naval drill in the West Sea just 5 days after the North Korean artillery attack on Yeonpyeong Island.
South Korea and U.S. forces began the joint naval drill in the West Sea, and it will run through December 1st. The exercises are aimed at demonstrating the strength of the Korea-U.S. alliance and the two countries' commitment to regional stability through deterrence.
The 4-day joint exercise kicked off at around 6 a.m. Sunday, joined by the U.S. nuclear-powered aircraft carrier USS George Washington, with about 6,000 troops and over 70 aircraft aboard. Along with the 97,000-ton George Washington, at least 6 other warships from the two countries, as well as an anti-submarine aircraft, are taking part. South Korean military officials said that this week's naval exercise would be more intensive than initially planned, with live-fire shooting and bombing drills.
The second day of the 4-day naval exercise will focus on high-level training such as anti-aircraft defense drills and anti-submarine drills.
Tensions are high on the Korean peninsula following North Korea's bombardment of Yeonpyeong Island on Tuesday, killing 2 Marines and 2 civilians and injuring more than a dozen residents. Pyongyang justified its attack as a self-defensive measure against Seoul's military exercises near the island. The communist state issued warnings against this week's exercise near the disputed maritime border, saying there will be unpredictable consequences if Washington brings its carrier to the West Sea. Seoul's military said the two allies are closely monitoring North Korea's movement to defend against any possible provocations from the north. It also added that the drills are defensive in nature and that the show of force will also serve as a deterrence against North Korea. Kim Nari, Arirang News.